Okay, I kind of lied. It's not a comedy sketch, but more of a pet peeve. Let me start off with a little poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. Nothing's more worse than a subwoofer. Subwoofer. I don't know what that came from. All right, backstory. I was getting ready for a college test, and I was going to pull a little all-nighter because, that's what I do. But I thought that everything was good, and I was going to get a good night's sleep. Then I realized that my neighbors decided to tune up and buy a bass. Now, nothing wrong with that, right? Well, it's a little too big for my liking, so. I was asleep, and yes, I sleep standing up. What's wrong with that? So I was asleep, and then this happened. Here's a reenactment. I gotta find out why are they doing that at 12 o'clock in the night. Hello, is this? I forgot your name. My name is Josh. Nice to meet you. I want to find out why are you playing your bass at 12 o'clock in the night? People are sleeping. Can you turn that down? Oh, of course, no problem. Thank goodness. Thank you. Well, that's a short story. More of this, right? So that was the night before. The night after, I decided to fight fire with fire. If I can't get him to quiet down, I'll just pump it up. So I decided to go to Amazon for a new stick to like a big subwoofer. Costs a lot of money, and I'm not going to eBay for that anymore. Long story short, I'm not going to say that. The next day, a box arrived. Here's a reenactment of that. It's not interesting, but wow, that's one clear box. Clear as the audio, I might say. Now for some music. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I was too cheap to pay the internet, so no Spotify for me, I guess. But here's a decent ending to it. As the least likely thing I could find that can make it all work out. Cats purr. Purr makes bass. I think it does. Let's turn up the volume. The next day, I walked to my neighbors gingerly, well, not gingerly, but confidently as possible. Oh, hello, neighbors. Like my new cereal? I could barely hear it. Well, okay, so the subwoofer thing did not work out. So that's to be continued. But, that's not the end of the world, right? Few houses down, there's a guy that bought a brand new Mustang. For some reason, I thought I'd seen it all. Well, but I haven't heard it all, so I was sleeping again. I was sleeping and snoring. No wonder I can't sleep also. I snore like a pig. Pigs? Look at me. Okay, so I was sleeping and then this happened. Sorry, I can't make a good car sound. But so when I went down, do you know what? I just decided, hey, if I can't get all these nice things, so what is the best thing to do? I bought the closest and most perfect thing I could think of. So better than a car, so better than a base. What is more perfect than a unicycle? I forgot the rest of the story. The most recent thing I could think about this whole experience was this person came up to me and said, "Boy, what are you doing on that unicycle? You know, scooters are all the rage, right?" Well, I'll just walk home in shame. Do you know what? I'm not going to walk home. I'm going to hop.